This week on Channel 8 News, we'll take a look at a local museum and some of the events taking place on the Northwest campus.
Your Channel 8 News starts right now.
Thank you for tuning in to Channel 8 News. I'm Keegan Cooper.
And I'm Courtney Rowe.
On Monday, November 4th in the Administration Building, Career Services Room 130, Jobs in Java with featured guest Dr. Doug Hawley. Jobs in Java is a come-and-go session focused on finding internships and full-time jobs. Career Services provides the hot beverages. Students bring their job search questions. It's open to all students, faculty, staff, and alumni. This week's sessions features guest Dr. Doug Hawley with the School of Computer Science and Information Systems.
On Monday, November 4th in the Station Center Room is Stress Busters. This is where you will learn to recognize and effectively manage stress in fun and healthy ways. All students, faculty, and staff are welcome.
On Tuesday, November 5th in the Station Center Room is #Relationships. Social connections are interwoven in every part of your life. This workshop series will focus on topics such as improving communication skills, making new friends, defining healthy relationships, addressing roommate conflict, and much more. This event is open to students, faculty, and staff.
On Wednesday, November 6th in the J.W. Jones Student Union 3rd floor tower room is meditation. Students and employees both are invited to participate in a free meditation time offered twice a week throughout the academic year when the classes are in session. These sessions introduce individuals to the ancient practices of mindfulness and meditation, and they allow participants to engage in the practice of meditation on a regular basis. Participants are encouraged to bring a pillow or thick towel to sit on.
When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the events happening around the Northwest campus. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Courtney Rowe.
And I'm Keegan Cooper.
Hallie Cornelius sat down with a Northwest SAC representative to learn more about some of the upcoming events happening around campus.
Welcome back to what's happening on the Northwest campus. I'm your host, Hallie Cornelius, and with us we have our SAC representative, Kyle. How are you doing today, Kyle?
Good. It's been a great time at SAC these last couple weeks. We've had a lot of successful events and we're looking forward to a couple more.
How have some of your past events gone?
Really well. Most recently, we showed a documentary called Horror Noir with a Q&A panel afterwards. It was kind of our Halloween season event, so it was a fun way to celebrate. We had a good turnout, kind of what we were expecting, so yeah, it was informative and fun.
What was the movie about?
It was a documentary that traces the history of Black representation in horror films throughout history, and then we had conversations with like ethnographic film professor Fred Lamer, DEI's Dr. Mallett, so it was a good time.
What are some of the events you have coming up in the future?
So our next event is Thursday the 7th. It's late night at the rec. We do this with the rec center pretty much every semester. It's a great opportunity to go play fun games like bubble soccer or basketball. There's always something new. They've added video games recently. So that goes until late into the night. SAC provides pizza. And one fun new thing this year is that there's going to be a hot dog eating contest that you can enter if you show up. Up to 10 hot dogs, see how fast you can eat them, see if you're the fastest at Northwest Missouri State. So that's something new this year that I think is going to be a lot of fun.
I would love to see that. Do you think you could win, Kyle?
Absolutely. They're not letting me compete actually because I would be too good at it. So they're putting me on the sidelines, but I'll be there to root people on because it'd be too easy for me.
Yeah. Completely understandable. Thank you for joining me this week, Kyle. I'm interested to see who wins that hot dog contest. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Hallie. When we come back, we'll take a look at some more recent news and events, so don't go away.
Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Keegan Cooper.
And I'm Courtney Rowe. A museum on campus has an initiative to showcase more local and student works of art on campus. Will Linder has more.
Each year, the Fine Arts Department will showcase many different kinds of traditional, visual, and contemporary works of art. These pieces are presented inside the Olive de Luce Gallery, just a small couple of rooms right next to the entrance of the Fine Arts building. Museum attendant for the Olive de Luce Gallery, Natalie Cote, says the exhibits serve an important purpose for the Department of Fine Arts.
So the first part, when you walk in, everyone sees that as the temporary space, which kind of houses art from faculty, students. Right now there's a visiting artist that's in there, and it kind of just, that space was particularly important to Olive de Luce when this kind of building was created, because she was really passionate about showcasing local art and student art, and kind of not just, the famous people getting their stuff seen, but kind of making it more accessible to everyone.
The museum also has a permanent exhibit for the artistic works of Percival de Luce, the father of Olive de Luce, whom the gallery is named after.
The Northwest Fine Arts Department, just for some context, was created in 1915, and it was created by the first art department faculty member, who was Olive de Luce. And so when she started the department, she kind of donated all of her father's work and all of her family's collection to the university, and that kind of has made up this permanent collection that we're in.
At this time, artist Andrea Bergay is showing her pieces inside the gallery.
One thing that I thought was particularly interesting about Andrea Bergay is that she actually created a magazine based on some of the art that's out there and that's exhibited, and viewers can order the magazine, cut it up. They're encouraged to rip it up and then submit their own artistic submissions that then makes up the next magazine. And then I think they're on the 4th edition of doing that, where everyone just makes art based on all the art that's been created before, and so I think really cool ideas.
The open hours for the Olive de Luce Gallery are on Tuesdays from 1 to 3 p.m. Both students and faculty are able to access the open exhibit with permission from the office secretary in the Fine Arts building.
We encourage people to come in, and this art is only exciting if it's viewed, so we really like when people come in and take a look at it, because they got some really amazing stuff in here. So.
Reporting for KNWT, Channel 8 News, I'm Will Linder.
Thanks, Will.
Flu season is in full effect as colder temperatures roll into the Northwest area. Hallie Cornelius has the story.
According to the CDC, at least 56,000 people die from the flu or related illnesses each year. Even more than that are infected. One of the main ways to protect yourself from getting the flu is by getting the flu shot. Many places offer them, but you typically have to pay money. The wellness services on campus offer them for free. They held 3 separate flu clinics where students just had to show up with their Bearcat card, going on until supplies ran out. For those who missed the clinic, there are other ways to protect yourself. Vitamins are a good way to boost the immune system. Lisa Chapman, a pharmacist, talks more on how to protect from the flu.
Make sure that if you do come in contact with a virus, that your body can help fight against it. If you come in contact with someone that's sick, you want to make sure that you wash your hands very, very thoroughly. Or if you come in contact, say, with doorknobs or keyboards or telephone receivers, that you clean those areas. Encourage those that you come in close contact with to make sure that they get their flu vaccine.
Reporting for Channel 8 News, I'm Hallie Cornelius.
Thanks, Hallie.
I hope you all haven't forgotten to set your clocks back 1 hour, because daylight savings started this past Sunday. Destiny Adams did the research behind daylight savings and got the answers.
You may be wondering who started daylight savings. The idea of resetting clocks forward an hour in the spring and back an hour in the fall was first suggested by Benjamin Franklin in his essay, An Economical Project for Diminishing the Cost of Light, which was first published in the Journal de Paris in April 1784. The main purpose of daylight savings time, which is also called summertime in many places in the world, is to make better use of daylight. We change our clocks during the summer months to move an hour of daylight in the mornings to the evening. If you live near the equator, day and night are nearly the same length, which is 12 hours, but elsewhere on Earth there is much more daylight in the summer than in the winter. The closer you live to the North and South Pole, the longer the period of daylight is in summer. Therefore, daylight savings time, summertime, is usually not helpful in the tropics, and countries near the equator generally do not change their clocks. A poll conducted by the U.S. Department of Transportation indicated that Americans like daylight savings time because, quote, there is more light in the evenings and they can do more in the evenings, end quote. A 1976 survey of 2.7 million citizens in New South Wales, Australia, found 68% liked daylight savings. For more information about daylight savings time, visit webexhibits.org. As always, this is Destiny Adams, Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Destiny. On Thursday, November 7th in the Rec is Late Night at the Rec. Campus Recreation and the Student Activities Council is hosting a Late Night at the Rec event for all students to attend. Various activities, games, food, drinks, and prizes will be provided, including basketball, badminton, volleyball, tug-of-war, pizza, gift cards, and more. You must be present to win a prize. Swipe in and fill out a ticket to be eligible.
Well, that's all the time we have for Channel 8 News.
For stories that matter to you, catch Channel 8 News every Monday through Thursday at 6:15 p.m. right here on KNWT Channel 8.
Amazing Things is up next. From all of us here at Channel 8 News, I'm Keegan Cooper.
And I'm Courtney Rowe, and we'll catch you later.